Hey yo, yeah, mama kwaba ba love and respect Juma DA. So
Sir?
me Omega man. Me ne me nua.
Me so your friend me bank. And ne nsɛm tiawa bi wɔ hɔ a ɛsɛ yɛtie. Nti moma yɛntie nsɛm wei. Ɛba a na yɛdi ho abobo ne amimi. Muntie. Muntie kase yabo yi.
The thing I never do when I meet someone, I do not make you block anybody. I don't tell you you can't talk to who you want from your past. I don't want nothing to do with that. You conduct yourself. You already know right from wrong. Now you do something, you cross a line and knowing a line that you're not supposed to cross.
Yeah.
That's on you. Then I know how to move accordingly. So based off what you do and how you moving, then I'm moving accordingly. I'm not saying nothing to you because you're gonna do what you want anyway. You're gonna do what you want anyway. That goes for any and everybody. They're going to do what they want anyway. So I don't want you dealing with me and feeling like you're in prison. This ain't prison. I'm not the motherfucking warden. I don't move like that. I don't move like it. Never have. You know right from wrong. Now if you mess up and you get caught up in some bullshit doing some shit you ain't got no business, I'm not saying nothing to you. I'm just moving accordingly.
Yeah.
You're not hearing me.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying nothing to you.
You ain't gonna say nothing.
I ain't saying nothing. Oh, you move? That's how you moving? Okay, bet. Okay, bet. That's it. That's it.
Charlie, I pa. Hey, okay, bet. That's it. Okay, bet. That's it. Charlie, you know, back in the day, I used to feel like, you know, people don't know stuff or people don't know how you want stuff. So, you know, give them the benefit of the doubt, you know, explain things to them when they offend you, especially like a woman you are into or you're trying to build something with.
Yeah.
You know, Charlie, Unim, I don't like the way you do this thing. I don't like maybe how you do that. And I don't like maybe the way you were, you know, doing this outside. It makes me feel this way. Like, but, since I'm a guy, I feel like, oh, I am quite the same. Because look, honestly,
Yeah.
we've all, at this age, we've all dated before. You've been in a relationship before. You've been with human beings before. You are not a ghost. You are not an orphan. We are orphan cry. Oh, I mean, you understand? We've experienced people. We've experienced relationships. So if somebody is misbehaving, it doesn't mean they don't know they are misbehaving. And you talking to them or you explaining stuff to them and telling them how they make you feel or how they hurt you or whatever is going to change anything. People are going to do what they want to do regardless. Opa Chechremucheno said, oh, how you do that? They make, I know they do this. Obejai, onjai. And most likely onjai because they know what they are doing and they know how it's going to make you feel. So right now, no, I mean, I side with this guy like 110%. Oh, true. Maybe if you are lucky, I might say it's one B. One. Said Charlie, but I don't think the talking changes anybody. I've tried it. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, man. I have a different opinion. I have a different
All
thought.
right, let's hear it.
I disagree with this guy's take. But I think it needs some nuance, right? Because if it's a repetitive action, you know, something that she did, you didn't like, you said it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, okay, we have a problem, right? So that I can be like, okay, you could be like, hey, I'm tired of telling you about this situation. So what happens then? Like, is it a break off, you know? But my main point is,
so you think that
My main
you
point-
saying it's 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, the person didn't know. You are the one going to teach them sense.
now you guys are saying, oh, we all should like be oracles to
Get
know.
sense. Get sense.
Get
It's
sense.
not oracle. I
So
said,
I'm not.
Just get
So
sense.
I'm not gonna say it at all. I'm just gonna watch.
I'm just gonna watch you. Like,
Nah, that's a problem. Look, let me tell you something. That's not how a real man. Now, if we're talking about wanting a man to be the leader of the house, whatever, that is your time to show leadership.
Say you talk too much.
That is your time
Say you talk too much.
No, that's the time that you show that you are the head of. I mean, if it's a marital thing, that's the time you show that you are the head of the family,
Yes.
right? If it's a relationship, that's when you let up, just like a courtship. That's the time you let them know, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm the male, I'm the masculine person here.
You're getting it. I get your point. I'm not saying you're not going to give direction or anything like that. Look, there are certain things. You are a grown ass woman. You are a grown ass man. If you treat me a certain kind of way, you know it will offend me. You know I will get hurt. You know I won't like it. You know. So if you do it, I don't need to tell you once, twice, 3 times to show anything.
It depends. Look, there are times where somebody might do something and they're oblivious to the fact that, it's the other person is going to be injured, hurt in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Give an example.
You should not. Okay. I'm going to give a personal example. Maybe not really personal.
Hey, give an example.
Okay, so for example, you have a friend, right? That your wife is familiar with. Okay, it's your friend. Your wife knows your friend. Okay, and you work a lot. You're very busy, right? And your wife has to make a trip to another city, maybe a business trip, okay? And unbeknownst to you, your friend probably said it in passing to your wife that he operates a rental car or something now, right? Now your wife thinks, hey, you're very busy all the time. I don't want to bother you with this ask. So, hey, I'm probably going to rent your friend's car. She's not telling you. This is the thought process. And I'm going to rent your friend's car and, he's probably going to drive me to the spot. Right? But didn't have this discussion with you prior. Right? So, but the event has not happened yet. Right? So at some point, she is telling you her plans, right? But not discussing it with you. She is telling you what she has already decided on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so I'm going to go to this place and I already talked to your boy, Jojo, and, he's going to drive me.
Without running it by me. No.
It's not a good example?
No.
Okay, no.
I don't need to say it.
Yeah, but you might, at that point, as a man, what do? You're supposed to let her know the error of her judgment. And she...
I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, she's going to recognize that, okay.
No, she knows.
I'm telling you.
At that point, a woman, let's say, what level are you? Just boyfriend, girlfriend, or what?
No, we talk about marriage.
Marriage.
Right.
Unless maybe 20 years, right? Those kind of marriages where those kind of things they do that level. But like this when a young people marriage.
I'm telling you.
Come on.
She could not have seen that there was something problematic with that situation.
You think
and
so?
Then you pointed out and she like, oh, okay. Okay. Oh yeah.
Charlie,
yeah, that was,
for
yeah,
any
that was,
woman,
yeah,
any
that was
woman watching, any woman watching.
But I think
let's
that,
ask
look,
them.
I think that
let's ask.
Yeah, of course. Y'all comment.
Any woman watching.
Yeah, drop y'all comment.
You think this situation, you don't know that your man won't be happy with it? Just let us know.
Yeah, just let us know.
That you go to your man's friend to do you a favor and your man doesn't know and you think your man is going to be cool if he finds out. Nah, they know.
No, we understand that it's problematic, but I'm saying that thought, that perception could have escaped the woman for her to be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Because she's, again, it hasn't happened. The event has not happened yet, but she's telling the man, hey, this is what is going to happen because I already decided on that. I'm not discussing it. Right? I'm like, you did this without telling me? What's wrong with you? Right? And I was like, well, you break it out. Now she understands. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. My bad.
Charlie.
Just what I'm saying? But here's all right, let's not miss the general point. My general point is, as a man or even a woman, you should not be too quick to have to assume that the other person knows every action or inaction. Now, if somebody is deliberately just, intentionally trying to upset you or hurt you, that's a different matter altogether. That's not what we are talking about. But I think that especially this is probably going to be very detrimental to a man's status and his standing in a relationship. If you don't call your woman to order, then she starts to not even regard you. Unless, of course, you're going to say that one strike and then you're gone. You didn't know that I didn't like this and you did this, F you. But that's not practical.
It's not.
Right?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to show the woman, if you want to earn some respect from your woman, right?
Silence is golden.
You should. It's not everything that you go silent. I'm not okay. You don't have to be like a nagging husband where she every time there's a misstep, you would have no. Some things are not really doesn't rise to that level where you have to intervene verbally or whatever, right? You just take it back and just watch it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that if she goes off field, it's your responsibility as the man to call your woman to order. 100%. That's how you earn her respect. And you also have to be able to break it down to her. That is how she sees the wisdom. If you have any.
Yes.
Right? She begins to respect, okay, I see you. All right, my man has a lot of common sense. My man has wit. He's
common sense.
He's beyond. No, the woman has to look up to you to a certain degree. You have to do a lot of thinking. That's why the man is a leader. If you have not the ability to think, because men are more logical than emotional, right? And women are more emotional than logical, and you need that. So it is your responsibility to be able to step in there and be like, hey, I hear why, or I see why you want to go this route, right? But under these circumstances, this is a more logical, this is a more rational route to go. There's time for emotions and it's time for logic, right? It's the man's responsibility to take charge, right? And then you earn that respect from your woman. Now your woman starts to look at you differently. Now she's consulting you to, basically counsel her on certain, decisions that she wants to make. You want to have that risk. You want to create that environment in your relationship, because if you're just going to be like, okay, you should know better in every circumstance, in every situation, she's going to go.
You're not talking about teenagers.
I'm telling you.
You're not talking about
teenagers. I'm not talking about teenagers. I'm telling you. I'm not even talking
about...
I'm not talking about teenagers, y'all. I'm talking about grown adults.
Women.
You have to be able to, perform this duty. How else you want to be? How the duty to be able to call your woman in order?
No, I didn't say I want.
But because how else are you going to be a leader of a household if you're just going to sit back and expect her to make all the rational, logical decisions?
No.
Including the ones that might hurt you.
No.
No, you have to take
That's not it. That's not it. You are not making any decision. You are not. I am looking at your behavior and the things you do to see how I'm going to respond. Do you understand? I'm not going to, if you want to be calling your ex, you want to be texting your ex, you want to be doing these kind of things, hanging out with your ex, you want me to talk about it like you're a grown-ass woman. Watch you. See you. That's how you want to roll? Cool. I see you. Who are you going out with? Oh, I'm with my ex. Even if the balls to say it to me, Mpono, that will show, say,
nah.
Oh no, yeah, Papa.
That's an obvious red line.
We are talking about stuff like that.
No, if you're talking about red lines, then I have no argument, right?
Yes.
Because then what are we?
Because I'm talking about
things if you're going to be calling
I'm talking about things that as an experienced woman, as an experienced man, you should know that this is a no. This one is going to offend my partner, because these are things I'm talking about.
Because I remember a long time ago, my girlfriend at the time, she's not from here, and she came to Ghana, and we're going to see my friend around one of the gated communities, and she had very short skirt on. No. It was booty, those small jeans, shorts that, And I told her, no, man, can't wear that. And she duly, she didn't wear it again after that.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at things
like that.
Like that, not obvious.
See, these
like,
things are
red line.
This one is a cultural thing. If it's a Ghana girl,
no, they do that. They wear worse.
I'm telling you,
they wear. They wear.
they can do that. But I am telling you that even when she does it, she knows that she's overstepping. She knows.
If she
They do it on campus. When you go to campus, when you go to the hostels, they wear very short. That's fine. Hostel stuff. But so they do a cheap here. Now you're going somewhere. Oh, Charlie, let's go buy this or let's go see my friend. And you wear that thing. No, I mean, then I'm in control. One. I mean, it won't go past that. You won't sit in the car, that one there. But I would look at you like, yeah. And no, me, I don't think any woman I'll be with will try that. Like, that's all. That's it. But if you try it, I don't know what to tell you.
No,
because
you
should
to,
know.
You have to be able. That's what I'm saying, though. You might not.
Why am I dating a 17-year-old girl?
In my situation.
So a matured woman.
In my situation.
Abba.
In my situation.
I don't need to tell you.
In my situation, I told her.
Listen, come on. It's a different culture. They are different.
No, but she listen again. That would be, you think that would be harder for her to be like, to orchestrate.
Yeah, because she respects you.
Exactly.
And she loves you, so she will hear you out.
That's why love and respect is always key.
Yes. So,
but you still have to, how would you know, now, if you never tried it? If she wore it, like, she should know better. If you never try to be like, hey, come over here, I don't want you to wear that. And then she, out of respect and love for you, goes and immediately changes her clothes. How would you even know that she had a kind of respect and love for you?
Yes.
So my point is, you gotta take charge. You're a man as the leader.
Well,
it comes with a territory. You always have to be a man, be in charge. If you're gonna assume and leave everything to the woman, like, she should know better. I mean, most things, like, she should know better. She's stepping a certain way. Plus, there are women who demand that her man, like, you know, reigns her in. Yeah, she wants you to reign him. That is how she feels like, yeah, I got a rock behind me.
Look,
there are women that are like that.
I started with this, right? I said, when I was younger, I did a lot of talking. And it really doesn't change a woman. Honestly, that's what I have seen. It doesn't really, because I'm a strong believer in communication. But you know me. We are very privileged to have sponsors that allow us to use their space for our podcast. Now, this is Classic Frame and Design Print and Finish. Now, these companies are separate but work in collaboration. Classic Frame is a company that prints, frame, and would deliver to your location wherever you are in Ghana. If you want to print any picture from your phone, from albums, old pictures that you want to restore, Classic Frame can do that for you and send it anywhere you are in Ghana. This is their space, and you can see some of their works behind me. Same as Design Print and Finish, which is also an interior decor company that could come to your house and offer you consultation service and show your spaces or show you ideas that you can have in your spaces, like what we have behind us. They would create it and install it for you from beginning to the end. They will discuss with you and, give you so many ideas. So if you have anything like this that you want to do, we would be happy if you patronize these companies, because they support us to bring these podcasts and these conversations to you. So enjoy it, use them. Let's get back to the show. I believe in communication, expression, like, listen to the other party, hear me out, let me speak my mind, I believe in that. I had done all these things. I've tried.
When you were younger, right? Now there's a kind of communication that you don't employ in your relationship, because it gives off a weak vibe, right? So you're not trying to persuade your woman, like, almost like you're fearfully trying to persuade her to see your set in light. That's not a masculine way, because then she's gonna push the boundary. She's waiting to see the lion in you, right?
No, that's what I'm saying. That when I was younger, I showed that side.
exactly.
But it
no, you
does-
didn't show the lion side. You showed the make I
Right, man, what shows?
a reasonable.
No.
I'm gonna talk to you.
No.
I'm gonna try to convince and persuade you to be like.
Apu, me when I was young,
That's
I was even crazier. Listen, I'm toning as I'm growing. Listen. You talk to them. You want to, tell them what it is and da. They label you. They be like, yeah, Charlie, mommy, you say you like controlling, you like this. But then the same person too will come and say, yeah, they want a man to lead. But when you lead to, they say, why are you showing them what to do? And so I realized, look, it's not the talking. They want to do what they want to do. Women really want to do what they want to do. And they know when they are stepping outside the boundaries. They know when they are doing something that would rub you off in a certain way.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to watch them do it.
Good. So I used to talk a lot back then. If you do something, mempemeka. You
become the nat.
Kasanadoso.
Yeah.
So
like
I just toned it down. And now I realize that it's better for everybody. Because one, they don't even do it because we are dating wiser people. Do you understand? We are all matured now. Like,
yeah.
I don't see women I'm going to be with wearing a certain kind of thing or messing around with their exes or all these things. I don't see them do it.
Right.
What I say? So we've grown and we are doing better and we are picking better. So a lot of these things won't be necessary.
Right.
But if the need comes, then it means it's going to be a very tricky thing that the girl can't decipher. That's when I'm going to step in. Because at this level, the mistake that a woman would do unknowingly is going to be a very tricky conversation. Because it means she really would be innocent. Affected. She really didn't know. So that's one I can have a conversation.
But even look, we have to understand that when we go in a relationship, we are individuals trying to form a union, right? So we still have our individuality to explore. So either party could do something unknowingly that might rub the other the wrong way. It's not like you're trying to be that they set out to hurt you or to be disrespectful or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So these things would happen. It's not everything that you talk about though. It's not everything that you draw the attention to. Some of the things just come to just chill, watch it, ignore it.
GI for GI.
Absolutely. Because you risk being the nagging boyfriend or husband if you're going to talk about.
But keeping quiet too is a big thing.
It's a big thing. So that's what I'm saying. Some of the things, it depends on the error, right? It depends on the kind of flaw, whatever that she did. Some stuff you just have to just ignore. You don't have to address everything that you feel, because then even you'll get exhausted. Yeah, right. So just gotta just watch her do her thing, because she's, again, remember, always my principle is I always know that we are two individuals. So if I observe something from you that probably I'm like, hey, that is an individual expressing herself. If it's not a red line, if it's a red line thing, I'm call you to order, of course, 100%. But if it's something that I could just, ignore and just let you be, because sometimes you have to let the person that you're in a relationship with enjoy the freedom of her individuality while she is still tethered to you in a relationship. It creates a flexibility that allows for the relationship to thrive, and I think that we owe it to ourselves to be able to respect that and not to try to make the other person an exact replica of who we are in our own image, so once you recognize that, it creates the line, and you have, so she's with you, but she sees that she has a wiggle room. She has a level of freedom that allows her to explore her individuality, and that alone could endear you two together. You might notice something like, I don't really, but my woman enjoys that, and just let her have it, and it's cool.
Yeah, that's a perfect conclusion. Yeah. I agree perfectly. So
I changed my mind.
You didn't change my mind. I agree. You didn't change my mind.
You started off.
Yeah, that's yes,
100%.
Yes,
but I
agree. Home. I brought
you home a little bit. Just give me the props, homie.
Some kind of say no. I give you the problem that you want to spoil it. So I'm saying that.
Let me revel in this victory, yo.
I agree. I agree to what you're saying.
All right,
Okay, I agree to what you're saying. But
I appreciate
the point is, in Kasabibri, that's the whole point.
That is true.
And the same thing, that's where I agree with you.
That is
because
true.
there are a lot of things, Charlie, people know better and they will do better. You can't talk them into doing better. That's my mind. And I feel like it's true. Even what you said, yes, you don't have to talk too much all the time. It will be like, Charlie, you did not too much. And nowadays, the women just give that to the men easy. Okasadudo. Like, hey, I'm not crying, you talk too much. Like, the women, mom, no. Like,
I have never been in a relationship where I've been.
No. And your relationship, I do a meeting.
Oh,
and your
just
relationship.
friend.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And your friends cry. Like, I hear it. Oh, Casadudo. I'm like, hey, she said, hey, man, Casadudo. Because then they frustrate the boys. Boys, they talk. So, Charlie, all right. So, what do you think about this video we just, gave our 2 cents on? Give your 2 cents. Also, leave your 2 cents in the comment section. Tell us what you think and how you would prefer to be treated as a guy or a girl.
Yeah.
Would you want to be corrected, or do you think that silence is golden? All right. How do you want it? Yeah. So he's given his piece. I've given my piece. Yeah. You be the judge. All right. So we're going to sign out on a very good note where we agree on something. Yeah. So it's always love and respect
All the time.
and we out from
24/7, y'all.
Banks and
Omega.
all right.
All right.
Peace out.
Matters way less than you thought it would.
Anybody who gets on your nerve, no one is truly able to take up the space in your mind or have that much power.
And how did you adapt this attitude in life?
I just simply told them a poem. No one is exactly like you. From the beginning of time, we're all created different. That's why you're one of a kind. I've had my ups and downs just like everyone else. Through all the trials and tribulations, I had to learn to love myself. I'm a better person now. I see from a different view. You have to teach people how to treat you. It's only a matter of time, so know that you've been told. No one gets younger. You hope to get old. We try to make plans and make everything fit. No matter how you think, you have nothing to do with it. Yesterday was the past, today's just begun. Tomorrow's a mystery and not promised to anyone. You'll always have memories regardless of your status or wealth. It's an amazing feeling when you learn to love yourself.